Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to find out the derivative of log x to the base sin x, right? So here the base of the logarithm is sin x. Now in such problems we have to use the formula for how to change the base of logarithm, right? So here we'll make use of base changing formula, and the base changing formula says that if we have log of say a having base b, then this base b can be changed to the base e, that is the exponential number by the rule log e of a and log e b, right? So this is the base changing formula, right? So if we compare log x to the base sin x with this term, then we can write log of x to the base sin x. We can write it as log of e, and here we have x and here we have log e sin x, right? So if we omit the number e here, we can simply write it as log x over log sin x, right? So here it is understood that the base is e, right? So this is how we change the base of log to the base e, right? Okay, so now once we have changed the base, we can now differentiate this term. So now we can write it as d by dx of log x over log sin x, right? Okay, now we have here two functions, and we can use the quotient rule for finding out the derivative of this function. So the quotient rule says that if we have two functions u and v of x, then we can write v times derivative of u minus u times derivative of v divided by square of v, right? Okay, so now here u is log x and v is log sin x, right? Okay, so therefore this term can be written as, or the derivative of log x over log sin x can be written as log sin x, and derivative of log x, so here we have derivative of log x minus log x, and then we have the derivative of log sin x, right? Okay, and divided by the square of log sin x, right? Okay, now we can simplify it. So we have here log sin x, this is log sin x, and derivative of log x is 1 over x minus log x, then we have derivative of log sin x as 1 over sin x times cos x, right? So here to differentiate log sin x, we have used the chain rule. So first we have 1 over sin x, then the derivative of sin x is cos x, and in the denominator we have the square of log sin x, right? So we can further write it as 1 over x log of sin x, and here cos x over sin x can be written as cot x times log of x divided by log sin x whole square, right? So this is the derivative of log x to the base sin x. So here we have used the base changing formula, and the value of b is sin x and the value of a is x, right? And we have changed the base sin x to the base e, where e is the exponential number.